Welcome to Lights Camera Cricket, and yes, Bangalore are on their way to Ranchi to fight it out with Chennai for a place in the finals of IPL 8. Virat Kohli's team was in sensational form as they defeated Rajasthan by 71 runs at Pune in the eliminator tie. Bangalore lost Chris Gayle and Virat Kohli in quick succession, with Dhaval Kulkarni getting rid of both the danger batsmen. Mandeep Singh and AB de Villiers then played some spectacular strokes to move the scorecard. Finally, Bangalore finished with 180 for the loss of 4 wickets. Rajasthan lost Shane Watson in the very second over to Srinath Arvind. Samson and Smith could also do little as Rajasthan were reduced to just 68 for 3 at the halfway mark. Rahane seemed to be the fighting a lone battle at the other end, but once he was dismissed for 41, it was an almost impossible task for Rajasthan. Finally, Bangalore winning the tie by 71 runs with a comprehensive effort from both bat and ball by the entire squad. Our player of the day for this match without doubt has to be AB de Villiers. What a sensational knock by him out there. 66 runs in 38 deliveries, 4 boundaries and 4 sixes. And a smart out of day was bowled by Srinath Arvind. He has been in great touch in the tournament, however much he's played. In the second over, he picked up a wicket and just gave away 3 runs. Yeah, well, let's go across to our consulting editor, Boria Majumdar, who's joining us from Kolkata. Boria, obviously a great all-round performance by Bangalore out there. The way AB de Villiers batted, the way Mandeep Singh was sensational. 181 was a decent enough score, and then their bowlers did the job. All-round complete performance out there.
Absolutely, Radhika. I mean, 60 in 10. And from there on to score 180, you scored 120 runs in 10 overs. Now, that's AB de Villiers for you. I mean, initially, I think AB de Villiers had 16 of 20 balls. From there on, in the next 18 balls, he scores 50 runs. He was just brilliant. I mean, when he bats, and it's about individual performances versus team now. I mean, the other teams, I mean, Bangalore has some 3 or 4 sensational individual players. It's Virat Kohli, Chris Gayle, AB de Villiers, partly Mandeep Singh, because he's come good in a couple of games, and Mitchell Starc. Now, 2 or 3 of these individual players play, any other team can be beaten. And that's what Bangalore has done in the last few games, especially with the introduction of Starc and with de Villiers coming good against Mumbai and today. He was absolutely sensational. Had it not been for Mandeep and de Villiers, it could have been a close game.
Let's go across to Saurav Ganguly as well, who's joining us from Kolkata too. Dada, obviously great performance by AB de Villiers, but towards the beginning, it was Mandeep Singh who was hitting those 4s and 6s, and AB de Villiers was taking it cool. So Mandeep Singh obviously played a spectacular role today as well, and he sort of took the pressure away from AB initially.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought he played superbly because the surface at Pune is not an easy surface to bat on. There was a bit of grass on it. You could see the greenish tinge, and young Mandeep played very well. But to see some of the shots he played, especially the pull shots against his fast bowler, speaks very high about his talent, and hopefully he uses that in the longer format as well. What it also did was it allowed AB de Villiers to play freely, and once they got to the total of 180 on that surface, it was a big task for the Rajasthan Royals.
Dada, in fact, if we do look at the Rajasthan batting today, nobody apart from Ajinkya Rahane could stand up. There were very little contributions from Smith and everybody else. Watson also getting out early on. And for that reason, Rahane also could not play his shots freely. So obviously, the Rajasthan batting completely failed today.
Yeah, it did, and as I say, it wasn't an easy surface at the Pune Stadium, and I've played there before. It may have just got a bit better because when I played, it was an absolutely new ground. With time, it may have settled down a bit, but there was enough for the bowlers, and the greenish tinge also helped. And the RCB with the inclusion of Mitchell Starc is a very good side now. They've got good batting and good bowling. Young Arvind has come off well. I think they're a very good unit. So once they got to that 180 and they got to those 2 early wickets in Shane Watson and the number 3 batsman in Sanju Samson and Shane Watson the other way around, it was huge pressure on the RCB because on the Rajasthan Royals, because they knew they had a big target to chase, and when they lose Watson early, it does handicap them, because when they got to these semi-finals, or rather the eliminator stages, Shane Watson had a big role to play with that 100 at CCI.
Boria, what about Arvind? He's not played the entire tournament, but we've seen whenever he has been given a chance, he's bowled really beautifully. He did that today. He's done that in earlier matches. Do you think RCB should have probably given him more opportunities in the tournament till now?
Yeah, he's bowled very well. I mean, even today he used the short ball well. He was bowling with a lot of aggression. He was bowling with a lot of thought. And with the introduction of Mitchell Starc, Virat Kohli now knows he's got a real ace. So all the other bowlers have that comfort zone. I mean, they know that they've got the best bowler in the world in these conditions. I mean, rather in this format, 2020 and even 50-over cricket at this point in time with them. Arvind was very, very good. And to get those wickets, I mean, the two important wickets that he got, surely he'll be a force to reckon with in the two next matches. But as I said, I mean, four of these players can win you games individually, Radhika. Chris Gale, Virat Kohli, AB de Villiers, and Mitchell Starc. That's what Bangalore's strength is. It'll be individual flair and brilliance versus Chennai Super Kings' all-round strength. Quite a fantastic match set up for Ranchi.
In fact, Dada, we did see Mitchell Starc sort of in some sort of trouble in between the match. He seemed to have some sort of problem with his back. Obviously, if Mitchell Starc doesn't play for Bangalore, that is going to be a big loss. We would want him to play in the match against Chennai. So Starc really crucial out there for Bangalore.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine. He came back and bowled in the death overs and he bowled at good pace, especially the last 2 overs. So he would be fine. Yes, Bangalore would want him to play in the remaining 2 games because when he came back into the side, it's looked a completely different team. And both him and Starc, both Starc and Arvind provide a completely different angle to the batsman. If you look at the success rate of left-arm quicks in this IPL, especially bowlers who bring the ball back into the into the right-hander, it's very important that someone like Mitchell Starc and S. Arvind both stay fit for the next 2 games for the Rajasthan, for the Royal Challengers Bangalore.
Boria, what about Rajasthan? The way they started the tournament, they looked like the team to beat, and from there on it sort of went downhill for them. They did manage to qualify, but here also they completely succumbed out there in front of Bangalore. Rajasthan really seemed to have struggled a lot after that initial great performance.
It's been a tradition with them, Radhika. They almost sort of lost out even this year, and almost lost out from making the playoffs. It's been a bit of a tradition with Rajasthan, except that first season when they won. It's an average side. I mean, make no mistake, it's not as good a side as maybe a KKR or a Bangalore or some of the other sides, even a Chennai Super Kings. But they've punched above their weight. I mean, some of their players did wonderfully well. Rahane for a start, Deepak Hooda came good, Shane Watson towards the latter stages, Steve Smith started very well. And with Chris Morris and Team Saudi, they had a good bowling attack. But it's an average team. They've punched above their weight. The support staff in Paddy Upton and Rahul Dravid did their job. But I think it's a fair call. The 3 top teams have made it to the final 3. Mumbai Indians, Chennai Super Kings and Royal Challengers of Bangalore. Rajasthan should be reasonably proud with what they've achieved.
In fact, Dada, talking about Rahane, he was somebody who was leading the charts as far as the orange cap is concerned for a very long time. And then David Warner came in. Obviously, now he's no longer in contention considering Rajasthan are out of the tournament. Who do you think is going to bag that cap finally? You've still got AB de Villiers out there. You've still got Virat Kohli, who aren't very far from Warner, who's out of the race as far as contributing to runs is concerned. Who do you think is the favourite out there?
Yeah, you don't write AB de Villiers off because these are 2 important games and he will stand up under pressure in the big games. He played superbly today on a difficult pitch. When he bats, pitches look completely different. So he'll definitely be in contention for that orange cap. Ajinkya Rahane I don't think will bother because once they're out of this, and I think winning in T20 cricket is more important than just about the numbers you score. I think Virat Kohli will definitely be in the race, but I think it's the man from South Africa, AB de Villiers.
And Boria, what about the purple cap? Dwayne Bravo seems to be standing pretty comfortably out there, and he's still got at least 1 more match to go. You think somebody else can catch up with him, or is he comfortable right there claiming that purple cap this season?
No, Radhika. Lasith Malinga has come from behind and is breathing down Dwayne Bravo's neck. Interestingly, because Chennai lost the first qualifier, they have 1 extra game. So if Dwayne Bravo manages to get 2 games, he's got 1 extra cushion and 1 extra match compared to Lasith Malinga. But Lasith Malinga has come good at the very right time. So it's another close game, but Dwayne Bravo will trade that cap 200 times out of 200 if they make the final and they go on to win. As Saurav said, it's not about runs scored or wickets taken, it's about that coveted IPL trophy.
Dada, obviously, Chennai will now face Bangalore at Ranchi in that crucial tie to make it to the finals of IPL 8. How do you see that matchup?
I think pressure will be on Chennai because RCB are coming with a good momentum. They're coming with a win behind them, and Chennai coming with a loss. I think that does make a difference. It's the home ground of Mahendra Singh Dhoni. I don't think that matters to him, as the pressure of the home ground will matter to him. But I think pressure will be on Chennai Super Kings because they know that their top order without the firepower of Brendan McCullum is a bit different. And RCB are really playing well, and they've got a very good bowling unit. That's the best bit about this RCB team now. You see Mitchell Stark, you see Gaurav Chahal. They're up all among the top wicket takers in the IPL, and I like this young kid Gaurav Chahal, especially in T20 format. He's accurate. He bowls a good line and a different pace. So I think RCB will fancy their chances. The only thing for RCB will be that they'll be on a flight tomorrow to Ranchi, and hopefully they recover in time for the big game day after tomorrow.
Boria, considering there's momentum behind Bangalore, the way they won this match, great performances with the bat and ball, they take that in the match against Chennai as well and probably start as favourites as far as you're concerned?
It will be a close game. I mean, Chennai is too good a side to say that, Bangalore will start favourites. It will be a 50-50 matchup. But as Saurav said, Bangalore has the momentum. Think about it. Bangalore was one step away. David Warner's one step to the rope has given Bangalore this lifeline. That's cricket for you. Virat Kohli caught Bangalore out of that competition. That's exactly what cricket does to you, and that has given Bangalore the momentum. 81 chased down in 6. Suddenly the team has come good. They've got momentum.
Yes.
The bigger players have come to the party, so who knows?
Of course, Boria. So great performance out there. Let us see if Bangalore can do it once again when they face Chennai at Ranchi for that second place in the IPL final. Thank you so much, Boria, for joining us. Thank you so much, Dada. With that, we will slip into a quick break, but do stay tuned. On the other side, there's lots more coming.